Hey folks, this is Lex here from Booredatwork, and today we have a full review of the Lifeproof Fre case for the Samsung Galaxy S5. Now, on its own, the S5 is a pretty durable device, being mainly mostly plastic and having a water-resistant quality to it. But with the Lifeproof case, you pretty much get the whole 9 yards. You get shockproof, dustproof, snowproof, and pretty much waterproof as well. So overall, this is going to be a full-fledged review. We're going to do the drop test, do the waterproof test, all the above. So we get right into it and see how the Fre Lifeproof case for the Samsung Galaxy S5 really is. When putting the Lifeproof Fre case on the S5 in your hand, the profile is a bit big, but it's very sleek and nice in your hand. The actual white and gray colors complement the case very well with the device inside. As you can see on the sides there, the two-tone color makes it look rather nice. Now it is a bit thick at the bottom there with that jack or the actual clip to connect everything. But when viewing the device on the side or outside, the viewing angles are very nice. It's almost undiscernible from having a screen protector on there, as it doesn't change outdoor visibility at all. Now, Lifeproof case is actually supposed to be very rugged. As you can see here, we're going to do a series of drop tests. And on the first drop, there really wasn't any damage with the device. There really weren't any scuffs on the exterior of the case itself, and the clear black really makes it look really nice with the S5 case in the sunlight. Now again, I'm going to drop it for the second time. As you'll see, there are some differences when you actually drop it at what angle. It depends on where you drop it, as the latch on the actual case itself will be opened up. So that might be an issue, as well as the latch being open at the bottom there. Actually on the top where the headphone jack port is, that actually opened up a bit. So you really have to be careful at what angle that you drop the case. But again, there's no damage internally, so just make sure that everything is secure. And overall, there are minor scuffs on the side there, as you can tell, at the bottom or the top right and left there, but nothing too crazy to make you pretty much unsatisfied with your purchase with the case. Now for the third time again, as I open, take a look at the case here, you'll see that again there's really no big damage going on. The actual screen protector that goes with the case worked very well. There were no scratches or scuffs, and everything stayed very clean overall. So I really have no gripe with the ruggedness of the Lifeproof case for the S5. As you can see here, we are now putting the S5 with the Lifeproof case on inside the sink basically. Now we're testing to see if the waterproof from the S5's water resistant is actually working. As you can tell, there was no seams within the case. The water's flowing just fine. There are no issues with it. It really just glides right off the back there. And as you can see, I'm pointing to the latch that has to be locked. It's very similar to the latch being closed on the S5 when you need it to be water resistant. And as you can see, it still works. There's no problem there at all. Now there is an issue with using your fingerprint scanner with the water on it, as it does kind of make it a bit slippery. But as you kind of dampen around a bit, the screen works just fine, and locking the screen on and off is just the same. One of the more frustrating aspects about the Fre Lifeproof case for the S5 is the ability to get the case off the actual S5. I mean, it is painful, man. I just cut my nails, so it might be a specific case for me, but as you can tell now, it's really difficult to take it off, and it does hurt if you don't have long fingernails to kind of pry those indents in the bottom of the case open. Now, I'm actually using a nail opener in order to pry the bottom pieces off from the actual case, and even that itself is rather difficult to try to get an accurate way to do it. But overall, it isn't too bad. As you can see, while I'm prying off the case, it's actually coming off, and even still, it's still being very frustrating. And as you can see now that the actual case is off, I take it off, and again, I hurt myself again. So be wary that this is a very tight case, so that adds to the rugged aspect about the case, which is kind of a good thing, but kind of a bad thing if you're trying to really get access to your device and don't have a way to do so. That pretty much concludes our review of the Fre Lifeproof case for the S5. Overall, it adds a bit of ruggedness, dustproof, snowproof, waterproof, actual being waterproof, not the water resistant, from the default of the S5. Now you can find this case on Lifeproof.com in 2 colors. You do have the white and gray, which I do find to be the better variant of the 2-tone colors, and then you have an all black graphite color. Now it is a rather expensive case. You can get it for $80, but it is definitely a good price to pay for what the case provides. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to continue to see great content from us. Comment in the section below to add some feedback, and remember to always enjoy your entertainment. Thanks, guys.